Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper, full-time nurse, part-time reseller, and today I'm going to go over 5 places to source that you guys might not already know about. You might, and I'm also going to show you how I source from there, so that might help a little bit. And I'll also show you the items that sold off of eBay and Poshmark yesterday, and hopefully you guys learned some stuff. Alright guys, first I actually wanted to show you, if you're having slow sales, you might want to put on a sale. So a lot of people don't know how, and if you go here to ebay.com/SW/OVW, this is the seller hub. So this has tons of tools, and you'll have to excuse the flashing. So if you go here, this is my overview. You can see my sales are down 17%. 1,369 the last week, which is pretty low for me. We did have the one good day over $500 here, so it was 584.60. Yesterday only 202. We like to reach the 250 mark. As you see, we have not been reaching it. So once you're in the seller overview, to start a sale you want to click on marketing and promotions. And after that, you will want to click create a promotion and sale event plus markdown. So for me, I kind of alternate between 10 and 20%. So I'm gonna do this time, I think, just 10%. So I'll click on the 10%, and then you will click select item. Now, I used to just do certain items, but now I always do the whole store. So I click on create rules. If you wanted to just pick a few items, you can select items up to 500. So I'm going to click on create rules. And then for the category here, I am going to click all inventory, because I want all of my items to be included in this sale. So it shows 1,309 items, and then I'm going to click save. So eBay always defaults it for a few hours after, so I always click here and do start now, because I want my sale to start as soon as possible. So the default is for a month. I never run a sale more than 3 days, because I want people to think it's ending and they have to get it now. So I'm going to go over here, and this one will end on Friday. So I have typed in my description, store-wide sale, and I always put 3 days only. That way people have a reason to hurry up and buy. And then that's pretty much it. All I'm going to do is go over here and click launch. Sometimes it does take up to a couple of hours to start. And that is it. So that brings me over to places to source. So the first place is actually on eBay. So when I am resourcing items, a lot of times I'll see 1 or 2 listed way below. I'll give you guys an example. The last one was a Danbury Mint Gator Stadium. I saw one listed for $25 when the rest were all at 100 plus. So I was researching that because I had seen one, but when I searched, I saw the one at $25. So because I saw that, I actually bought it and resold it on eBay in less than 2 weeks for $129. So $100 profit. So if you're searching to get comps and you see something way lower, don't be afraid to buy it. For me, that gets it off the market. I don't want the lower one on the market with my items, and it also is a great sourcing opportunity. So it's kind of twofold. So the second place is estatesales.net. So this is great to find local sales. So you can put in your zip code. I'll put in mine here, and then you search. So this will show the sales that are in my area. And actually, I live out in the middle of nowhere, so there are none. So I'm gonna go, I think there's a way, I use this on my phone, just, so I can click here, Gainesville is one of the closest cities to me. I can click Gainesville, and then it will pull up the sales that are in my area. And there are actually 69 results in this search window. And then you can look here, you can see when they are and where they are, and look at the pictures, so that way you know whether there's stuff you're interested in or not. So that is a great way. You can also subscribe, which I do, and they'll send you emails when there are sales close to you. So that is my first place for you guys to source, besides eBay. So really number 2. Hybrid auction is the next one. This is, there are some far away, some local. I always set for 100 miles, and then I type in my zip code if my computer wants to cooperate, and then I'm going to search. So when I tell you guys I've got stuff from the auction, this is a lot how I find it. So this one, and I go to this one occasionally, is actually a local one. So this is, we'll say it's in-house only, so you would have to go to that. And then here, that's actually real estate, so I don't care. So here, B. Langston. So this one says pre-bidding open. It's a live webcast auction. So you can click on these and click into it. This one's in Jacksonville, which is 2 hours away from me, so that's not too far for me to drive. So I would click on where it says here, Super Bowl weekend, Saturday Eve auction. And then I'm going to look through and see what I see. And the big thing for me is, do they have enough items at a cost that I want to pay? This one looks like they're pretty expensive. They're saying it's worth 40 to 60. Their starting bid is 30. So honestly, I'm probably not even going to look much further. I like to find cheap lots on here, like $1, $2, sometimes up to 20 depending, and I will win the lots and go pick them up. So that's a great way. So you can look, find ones close to you. Some of these places will ship, but I don't use the shipping very often. And the fourth one is shopgoodwill.com. A lot of people don't know you can shop on here. I will tell you their shipping is very high. It's kind of outrageous. So what I tend to do is go on here and I search for lot. I don't search for lot of any particular thing unless it just happens to be on my mind. I just put lot. And then this will come up with different lots. Now I will tell you, I might have to scroll through 20 pages. Like you can see, there are 399 pages of lots. So there's some Xbox games. So depending on what you know, I don't know much about games. I don't do video games much. But the big thing here is you want to make sure, for me anyways, that it's a big lot, because their shipping, typically the lowest is about $12. So you want to have a lot of items to divide that by. Like my copper jewelry lot that you guys keep seeing did come from here. A lot of my sports stuff comes from here. So yeah. So that's my fourth. And then my last place that I use to source is, I'm going to show you guys on my other phone here. So on my other phone, I use Yard Sale Treasure Map. I like to go to yard sales and garage sales on Friday. So this is going to be another one that there are none in my area. So I actually drive about 2 hours away. Is what I will typically do. So I'm just scrolling to get to 2 hours away here, or trying to. And then I'm going to scroll in. So this one says check back later in the week. So I don't see, there should be some on here. I'm not sure why there's not. So let's scroll in here. So there, one just popped up. It's pretty early in the week to be looking for Friday. So this is about 2 hours from me. So then you can click on that little dot there and it tells you what's there. That looks like it's somebody just got. But if you click, it'll take you to the Craigslist ad. So this just says for early showing. This is some of the stuff they have. So generally in this area I can find about 20 to 30 a weekend. This is down by Tampa. So I like to go on Fridays before everybody else. I am off Saturdays too. So I do pay, I think it was $5 for the year. So Saturday there's already 3 listed as you see. So this is a great tool and you can plot out a route. I will look in different areas just to see what is there and determine where I'm going. I typically do have to go further because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. So there's another one. So I live up here like this way and I can hit these along the way as I'm going south. So that way I can kind of plot a map and show you guys what exactly I do. I hope you guys learned a little bit about where to source and the ways that I source. I actually flip-flop. So as you guys know, I get pallets. Those are online, typically from bstock.com. In order to purchase on there, you do need a resale certificate and I think a federal ID number, which we have both. So that's where I get my big pallets. To give you an idea, the QVC one was close to $3,000, so you do need to have a little more capital if you want to get big pallets like that. You can get them locally. Most of those are returns. We have kind of shied away from those just because they take so much time to test and go through items and you don't know what you're getting. They normally are not manifested. So I typically alternate. Just change it up whenever I feel like it. There's no rhyme or reason. I haven't been to yard sales in over a month, but I think once I get the rest of this QVC palette listed, I am going to do some estate sales and garage sales because they're great to find stuff for cheap, you know, $1, $2. So if you're starting out and don't have much capital, yard sales and estate sales can be a great way to find stuff for cheap just to build up your capital. I get emails with the auction, so if something catches my eye, I'll look at it. I've only bought 2 in the last 5 months, though, so I don't buy those frequently. So that's just a little bit of what I do. I look on Marketplace. Unfortunately, where I'm at, it's not great for buying or selling. There's just a lot of college students, so prices tend to be high, and people don't follow through when you're selling. So I'm going to show you guys what's sold and then close this out. And I think we should be at 100 subscribers hopefully after this video. So the one after this, I will give away a Dymo printer. So definitely watch for that. So here's what's sold today. I do have this big Madison Park king size set. This is from the Macy's palette. Luckily I have the boxes from the QVC palette. Fits in perfect. But I don't want to take up more space because these oversized packages cost more. So what I've done is cut the corners there, and then I perforate along the edge, and then I'm going to fold it down. And then I'll fold all 4 corners down. That way it'll be about 6 inches shorter. So yeah, I'm bad about, I buy big stuff and figure out how to ship it later. But I do have a lot of these big boxes. So on eBay, we also had this Hallmark poo ornament. This went for $11 plus shipping. I got this in a big lot of ornaments. And then this John Deere mug is from the big John Deere set that I got, so about $1. And this one sold for $11.99 plus shipping. The buyer is actually $28 all in, and I will clean that up before I ship it out. And then there are 2 more pairs of panties going out. So I don't have my heat sealer out today. I have some of these self-stick poly bags, so I'm going to put them in there. There's actually 2 pairs going out, and that's it for eBay. So a slow day on eBay. But then on Poshmark, which we just started selling on last week, I have this pair of shoes going out. My first sale was actually another pair of these shoes. This is the same buyer buying a different color. And then these sold for $35. I have $9 in. These 3, somebody got all 3 colors in a bundle. Total was $106. My cost in is $27. And then these are going out for $37. My cost is $5. So quite a few, 3 Poshmark sales before eBay. So not a bad day on Poshmark. And we don't have any Mercari going out today. Alright guys, I am going to close it up here. And I will see you guys soon. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Have a good one.